Watching News 9, he said.
Isn't that an Oklahoma dad for you?
Everybody else got down in the cellar.
I'll be the
up
last
here.
one in.
Yeah.
And what's the wife saying?
Get down here!
Get down here.
It plays out in every home across Oklahoma.
So yesterday we had those tornadoes coming right into Oklahoma City. Trackers are moving through. Listen in as Brandon was just leading the way. Him and Hank were coming in as the storm line moved in. Listen in as we roll that audio here. No audio. All right, that's not how I planned it. Maybe we'll have it ready next time. But this is the tracker video of them coming in Oklahoma City. You saw the power flashes there. Those are moving through. Then as we got through the metro, Brandon and also Val got together and they came in on the other side of this, and that's where we had the storm moving towards Shawnees. And you can see the flashes there off in the distance. That's the power flashes from this, and you can see it off in the distance. Tornadoes coming through. So sometimes you can't see the tornado, but you can certainly see the power flashes, and that's a way we know either very strong winds or tornadoes happening, and that was the case from yesterday. So what a wild, wild day yesterday. That storm that came through, record-setting snows and just a major winter storm and flooding event for California as that storm rolled across there. That storm rolled across the southern Rockies, moved across Oklahoma, and as that storm came across, high winds, just a potent storm, and that is now moving off to the east. Behind it, dry air moving in, and that will allow for today's weather to be much more quiet versus where we've been. Let's talk about this storm as it really kicked up its heels from the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, from liberal Texas. That was one of the liberal Kansas. That was one of the first tornadoes that we had in the day. They started to form from Texas into Oklahoma and rolled right across, producing lots of wind damage, tornado damage, and again, what a major tornado event to have. 15 tornadoes in the month of February. That was the case. So a tornado outbreak occurred with a lot of those through west central, moving into central Oklahoma from late yesterday. So that's the story there. As you see that storm line moved on through, there's the wind, hail, and tornado reports as that line pushed across Oklahoma. Boy, it was a very windy system. You had wind at your house, as I did. High winds as much as 111 miles per hour reported near Hollis. That's far southwest Oklahoma, just across the border into Texas. There was a gust to 114, and that was probably near one of those tornadoes that was forming up, but significant damage there. 86 mile per hour winds near Ada. Eric had a 78 mile per hour gust. Hobart 77, near Duncan 76. Hollis another gust near 75, and Sulphur, Hinton, and Chickasha all in that mid 60 to near 70 range, doing some damage there as well. Well, current power outages, we look across the southern region. Oklahoma, kind of the highlight of that, is we are now sitting around 25,000 without power. You can see the power as it started to really go out in the Panhandle area due to high winds that eventually rolled up across Oklahoma. And still, we have thousands without power, as I just mentioned. It maxed out around 70,000 just after midnight, but OG&E and all of our electric cooperatives have been doing a fantastic job getting that power restored. We're 49 right now with the west wind at 19 miles per hour. 42 is the morning condition starting off right now as we have we'll call it a chilly start this morning. So grab a jacket, you'll need that early this morning. We'll hover in the 40s for a while, but should warm it back up. 50s, 60s. Closing on 70 in here this afternoon as west winds gradually start to taper down some, about 5 to 15 miles per hour going into the afternoon. So if you have to do some cleanup today, weather today really looks very good. Might add a little sunscreen as there will be a little bit of a UV index coming up for today. Most spots 40s or 50s across Oklahoma. The winds are starting to come down, but still enough where it feels cool out there. 40 or make that 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts do continue across the state. Highest winds up here in the northern and northeast parts of Oklahoma. So nice temperatures today, 60s, 70s on the way today. As we go into tomorrow, more 60s and 70s on the way as we'll have a warm pattern that will take us into Wednesday before things cool back off. Milder temperatures return heading into the beginning of March. Rain, maybe a little snow mixing in on Thursday before temperatures warm back up. Should see highs back up to near 70 as we go toward next Monday. We'll take a break and have more details coming up right after this.